This is not where we need to come. More of a interested. What the hell is this really? PPR of some sort. Want to make a quick visit, see if there's something worthwhile here. Airship construction is going well, but only the region knows how to build its core parts. Like a problem. We might not get an airship right now, but probably fairly soon. Who's that guy? It's Regent Sid. What? Still hasn't got any manners. Still haven't learned your manners? You can stop the frog talk now. Silence, Ribbit. Ah, well. I didn't gather you all to talk about that. I called for this meeting to tell you about what I learned while in... I called for this meeting to tell you about what I learned while in Kuja's captivity. It may provide a hint about where he may be. Listen carefully. I don't see the princess. I shall look for her. We will begin construction of Hilda Garde 3. The blue narcissus will be used for its construction. Now, Hilda will tell you the rest. Hilda? So, what did Kuja discuss with you? Some parts of the story may be hard to believe, but please hear me out. Kuja plans to use this world as a means of acquiring an even greater power. What would he do with that? I don't know. He indicated that he wasn't of this world. What? We call our world Gaia, but he called his birthplace Terra. Terra, huh? How are the repairs coming? They're going really slow. We can't rush them or everything will probably fall apart again. We're not getting anywhere. I've been up here forever. I want to switch places with someone. I guess the damage is a lot worse than we expected. She's not here either. Where could she be? Yo. No, it's only you. Why are you all gathered here? Are you scheming another abduction or something? Hey, watch your mouth. We were just discussing ways to restore this district. Yeah. Old timer, you got us all wrong. Yeah. We're just trying to rebuild our home, that's all. What are you doing here? From the looks of on your face, it seems like you got problems. What's troubling you? Maybe we can help. Uh, can I really trust you? Yeah? The princess is missing. She's not in the castle, so I figured she would be in town. Why don't you go back to the castle before you get lost? What? We'll find her. This is like our backyard. Alright, you heard me. Get moving. You have my gratitude. Hey, no prob. This Terra seems to be connected with a place called the Shimmering Island. I don't know where Kuja went, but maybe we can find him if we go there. Unfortunately, you can't get directly to Terra from the Shimmering Island. Of course you can. Everyone would have discovered this other world by now if it were that easy. So, what do we do? I'll tell you. The gateway that connects the two worlds is sealed, but Kuja said there is a place where the seal can be broken. Where's that? He said an old castle located in the northern area of the Forgotten Continent. An explorer left a record of his trip to this particular castle on the Forgotten Continent. If I remember correctly, he wrote that the cliffs were too steep to explore. Other than that, very little is known about the Forgotten Continent. Well, since this castle doesn't have a name, let's call it Ibsen's Castle. Ibsen's Castle, huh? We don't know anything about the world beyond our continent. How is the ship coming along? Regent, you're human again. Yes. Now we can concentrate on building the ship. Judging by our experience with Hilda 2, we are almost finished with the engine. We're having problems with the construction of the hull though. Yes, I'm thinking about using parts of the Blue Narcissus for the body. How come? I realized that the Blue Narcissus was a well-built ship when I rode in it. There are other reasons, but we must hurry. I already have a completed blueprint in my head. Do as I tell you and it will be completed in no time. Let's get ready. Roger. That's all I heard. You may find a clue if you go to Ibsen's castle. Did you ask Kuja about all this? These are all things he discussed voluntarily. He became very impassionate as he spoke, and he volunteered information without even my asking. He probably thought telling me his plans wouldn't affect his grand scheme. He's right. His power is great and we're at a disadvantage. We can't forgive Kuja. He toyed with my friends' lives. But now we know where we need to go. Problem is getting there. I guess we'll have to wait until Sid finishes building Hilda Garden 3. Zidane, I bring troubling news. What? What now? I cannot find the princess. I've looked all over Lindblom. Members of Tantalus aided in my search, but she's not in Lindblom. And there's only one place. Do you know where she is? I think so. You guys wait here in Lindblom. I'll be right back. Uh, where are you guys going? We're gonna look for Dagger. Is there anyone else we need to look for? No, but we looked over there already. Go someplace where we haven't already looked. Sina's so demanding. True, true. Hey Ruby.
Thank Marcus, how y'all doing?
We're doing alright. How's show business, Ruby?
Well, the money ain't no good, but I'm having fun, I like it.
That's great. Our hideout in Lindblom got completely destroyed. It's gonna take a miracle to fix the place. Bro, we better... Oh, sorry. We came to Alexandria for a reason. Have you seen Dagger?
Dagger? Nah, I ain't seen her. What about her? You fixing to kidnap her again?
No, we're just looking for her this time.
I was only kidding, Marcus. I'll ask the patrons to be on the lookout.
Thanks, Ruby.
I wonder if Zidane is here with these good old boys.
This is strange. I was sure that she'd be back in Alexandria. Where else can I look? Hey Zidane, I've been looking for ya. Boss, have you found Dagger? Can't find her anywhere. I didn't find Dagger, but I think I saw that chick. That chick? Yeah, you know. That chick. I'm gonna check again. Who is she? What are you talking about? Where are you going, boss? Is she here? She was standing over there just a second ago. Over there? Is that who I think it is? Ah, over there. Is there some point in making this time-consuming? Where did she go? Still alive, eh?
You are Baku.
Yep, I'm the man who abducted your princess.
Let us forget about that. It happened a long time ago.
You got a big heart, unlike that knucklehead Steiner. No wonder the women are running the show here. Boss, you must have seen Beatrix.
As you can see, Alexandria was completely destroyed. Tyler and I did our best to protect Alexandria, but our efforts were in vain.
Steiner was worried about you. Why haven't you contacted him? Dagger is still in shock. She's been mute ever since the attack.
She is? Then it's better for her not to return to this city for a while. It won't do her any good to see Alexandria like this.
Well, here's the thing. We can't find her. I thought she'd be back here, but I can't find her anywhere.
She's back in Alexandria, but she's nowhere to be found. Have you looked in the resting place?
Resting place?
Yes, if she is back in Alexandria, I'm certain that she will be there. There are a couple of favors I'd like to ask you. If you see Princess Garnet, please tell her not to worry about Alexandria. She must take care of herself first.
Sure, what else?
I'd like you to give something to her. Card. Maybe it will help the princess get through this time of uncertainty. Maybe. Hmm. I've been looking for you, Dagger. Zidane! You can talk again. I... I've been thinking since the disaster. I've been thinking that I have to become a queen and bring back peace to Alexandria. That's why I came back here, but... Can I stay with you guys for a while longer? Can I ask why? When my mother was still alive, my primary concern was how to talk and look like a princess. Those were the only things on my mind. That didn't change when my mother died and I was about to become a queen. I only thought about how to look and act like a queen. I don't think the people will accept me as their queen the way I am right now. I don't know about that. I have no right to rule over this country. Oh, I almost forgot. Beatrix wanted me to give this to you. Is this a garnet? That's right. Isn't it pretty? It's beautiful. That gem used to be just another ordinary stone. Stone made a wish. I want to shine. Stone traveled from person to person, in keeping with its wish, and now it's shining in your hand, Dagger. If you're willing to make an effort, you'll shine too someday. You're a filthy goddamn rock now. There's no rush. The important thing is to have the desire. Thanks. I have to apologize for using you guys as an excuse to run away from my responsibilities. Hey, what's important is that you honestly want to stay with us. Zidane, can I borrow that knife again? Which one? The one that helped me make my last big decision. I'm borrowing this. Zidane, remember the way I was for me. What? What happened? What happened to your hair? Princess, what have you done? I know. Zidane broke your heart, didn't he? How dare he? Is that true? Oh, hold on. Don't jump to conclusions. Zidane's right, Eiko. Hacker, you can talk again. Yes, I'm sorry I made you all worry. It's okay, but your hair was so beautiful. Short hair doesn't suit me? Oh no, you look great. Thanks, Eiko.
It's still too early to celebrate. Erin, you know our destination.
Yes, Ibsen's castle on the Forgotten Continent.
That's right. We'll go there to find out how to enter Terra through this shimmering island.
I'm sure we'll find out more about what's going on once we reach Terra.
Yeah, hopefully we'll learn about what Kuja wants to achieve.
Location of Ibsen's castle has been marked on the map based on Lady Hilda's information. Please check by pressing select after we depart. You can also press blah 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 blah.
Excuse me. Please let me know if you'd like to switch out your party members. I shall assist you in any way that I can during your journey. You don't have to be so formal, just relax and enjoy our flight. I don't like the short hair. It's not like it's a god awful looking stuff. I like the longer hair. Either way, I do understand why you cut it. It seems to be a lot of when people want basically make what they feel is an important choice in their lives, like a change in direction. They all at the same time want to alter their style of physical appearance in some way to reflect that change. So I can see why she would cut her hair. It's a major decision she's made about how she wants to live her life, so some kind of physical change is in order, but why did it have to be the hair? I don't like to play with Freya. I don't want two white mages. We might switch around, but in general I don't want to have two white mages. A party that is very heavy on healing and protection sucks ass. Vivi is the only combat mage we really have, so it just makes a lot of sense to have him in the party. So it's more of a, do we want Quina, Steiner or Amaran? Quina is more of a, again, a support, so if you already have a pure support with white mage, Quina doesn't make all that much sense. And if we take her, we probably would have to go eat a lot of frogs. So if I sort of push aside Quina at this point, I can probably avoid going to the marshes again. Which probably isn't a bad thing. Because it's a lot of time spent on basically just providing minor equipment upgrades for a single character that is in no way necessary. Steiner has more health, and it works very well with PV. This is a fairly solid, very basic party. I'm assuming typical vehicle controls apply, yeah? Yeah. Whee! Okay. Chocobos! That's what we need to do. We need to play with chocobos. There's no point going to the lagoon until we have the ocean walking. So I'm guessing the chocobo forest has to be the answer then. We did get a mountain upgrade, so it has to make a difference. Okay, quick equipment check. Everyone has something worthwhile, maybe. Bahamut. Yeah. Works for me. In a fairly good place as far as equipment is concerned. I'm hoping for a fairly substantial upgrade now with the chocobos. I think we can basically go all the way with the chocobos now. So any kind of special rewards that we can possibly get should not be achievable. Ah, yeah. They're flaming red now, Kupo. There are two upper platforms left and right here that we can now enter. It'll actually make this somewhat harder. We need to wind up something very important though. What is this dead pepper? Can I see it, Kopal? This is super spicy pepper, Kopal. It was precious seasoning long ago. The mist wiped out plants that grow these peppers though. You should keep it, Kopal. Might become in handy. It is very important. It is vital to getting certain special places. And I don't think they're treasure chests. They're additional places on top of treasure chests. You just have to find them. But without the peppers, there's no way you can actually access them. Come on, get the hell out of there. It's very rare that there's anything up there. But sometimes there is. Still, we absolutely have to find sugar grabs. Otherwise we've got jack shit. No. Sugar grab, excellent. Extra beak levels. Wonderful. I don't expect that we can find all that we need. We can find maybe a couple, and one of them will have the potion chocobo upgrade. That's probably the most important one, in fact, because a lot of the specialty loot that you can get with the dead peppers are either on mountainsides or deep in the ocean. So once we have that, we have all the important ones. And I'm doing this now because it looks like we're increasingly moving toward some kind of a, not the end of the game, major developments anyway. So I basically want to be as good as I can, as equipment wise, have all the abilities we can possibly gather and that sort of thing. Okay, this was a good one. Got a chocograph piece and a chocograph. And still more to play. Fine, fine, fine. I don't think this is necessary in any way. It really is. Come on, there isn't that much room here. So at least we got a dead pepper. Each dead pepper basically means an extra loot area we can access. So they're always valuable. Come on, where is it? You're not going well. This is a big problem in many ways your crap. The efficiency just plummets when you get the extra abilities, because there's so much extra area now for you to cover. Another dead pepper. This was good, very good. We'll just have to endure it until we get the its air. Some kind of a air garden. Tichographs and 2 dead peppers. Very nice. Generally have this probably is the only way to get those peppers. I can already think of a few places right now. It would be great. Not sure what we'll get from them. BB's home, birth home, would be one of them. There's the bubbles you can see down below. Notice. They indicate treasure locations for dead peppers. But I think you need an ocean chocobo to be able to access those. Not certain, but very likely. Come on. Dead peppers might have some other use too, but I don't know what that would be. Similar to how tents can cause status effects on enemies. So a little bit of cash and a dead pepper. Actually, there's the rewards you can buy from here too, but I think, was it 10,000 for the best price, and we don't even have 1,000. And I don't think this environment is especially good at getting those points anyway. Sort of at least assuming at this point that Air Garden would be the place where we can seriously start to gather points if we want to. I would assume at least certain items might be worthwhile to get. Come on, yeah, it's a hard place to try to find anything, because it's very easy to just accidentally jump down. So the proper area where there possibly could be something is very, very small there. Ah, dead pepper. I'm guessing that before this point, there's no possibility of you using dead peppers, that's why you aren't seeing them. Now we have the ability, I think, to break. If we see a sort of a fracture in a cliff face, we can now break it open. We're gonna need the ocean running to be able to do diving. That's probably it. Makes sense to me. assume if you really want the good points, you'd have to find the 8 items. You'll then get the bonus from that and all the items. So you can get a decent amount of points going, but that will require a fairly small area or a big level that basically you need to press the digging command maybe once or twice when you're there. Either way, something that you really don't need to waste a lot of time on. Come on, we definitely can get more triple crafts. Haven't seen anything for a while. There it is. Thank you. Complain more often. The game is listening to me. Yes, we got a piece. Excellent. Another Chococraft and a Chococraft piece. And Choco says he can't find any more Chococraft for now. Why don't you go to the Chocobo Lagoon? Excellent. Why don't I? With the airship, we should be able to gather all the treasures, and we need to gather the treasures, otherwise there's no point going to the lagoon either. Feed him dead pepper. Yeah, we're still missing a handful. We need probably the ocean one to reach this one. Okay, 4 ones. Forbidden Forest. Forest lies where many mountain ranges merge. It looks like Mist Continent. Many mountain ranges merge. There are many mountain ranges. I know this place. Seen it before. Something like this, basically. It's not this though. Many mountain ranges merging. I'll just follow the reach. Should be able to stumble upon it sooner or later. I would assume it's in the center of the island here. Now the bubbles are animated. They weren't previously. No, they stopped being animated when I got closer. When I'm farther away, yeah. That's how they're supposed to look. Huh. That's weird. I don't want to do the bubbles here. Not now. What I basically, because I want to have a fairly good idea what I've gone through and whatnot. So I don't want to haphazardly do something here and there. Focus will. Ooh, this has to be it. No. No. Why won't you dig? Seven ether, 2 elixirs, 10 wing edge, 1 high major staff. There are treasures on the high plains too. Again, looks like Mist Island. Except an edge of the island, basically the edge of the island somewhere. There's a beach and mountains, so it's probably this, the northern edge. Is it this? No, wrong shape. So U-shaped beach, and we're there. That looks about right. In a mountain, took about to reach it, so yeah. And the all-important upgrade. Ability to cross oceans. We'll finish gathering up the chest we have now. Probably end there. That's plains. Beautiful sunset. That would be Forgotten Continent. Forgotten Plains. Long peninsula sort of points to the location of the treasures. Treasures. Could get this too. No. What I think we'll do is I'll go where the blah 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 lagoon is, and in there. The thing is, we're gonna have to gather up more to go craft anyway, so we might as well finish the gathering up and then go after them at the same time. Can I go there? No. High major staff. What does it give me? Meteor. Staff that holds powerful magic. We definitely want the basic abilities first, though. I'm not sure if I want to go into the Shining Road or whatever it is. There are other places for us to visit. First thing that pops to mind is this gigantic mountain here. Yeah. It's clearly a place, but what kind of a place? That reminds me, now that we have flying machine, I will check the corners of the map. Sometimes you find something here. Yep. There's a place that we can use a chocobo to smash through. At the same time, it's probably the only reason for this happen. So, in order to utilize this, we will need a fully upgraded chocobo, so a golden chocobo. Okay, there should be chocobo tracks somewhere here. I don't have to give a shit about shallow water anymore. Yeah, we'll end it here. Basically the goal would be to finish up the chocobo thing entirely, and then basically go look for a lot of treasure chests, a lot of special hidden sites and all that. They should all be available for us now, with the help of the flying machine. Although that's not good enough. We absolutely have to have the golden chocobo. You look kind of dirty, Kopal. Did I hurt your feelings? I'm sorry, Kopal. Well, it doesn't matter what color you are, Kopal. You're still my choco. Deep water. This probably isn't that bad of a place either to gather up things. Those full 60 seconds, and the area is actually fairly small compared to the forest, for example. Yep. Definitely leaving that part of it.